what's up team? Coach Shea, Pierre here, and welcome to phase number 3, day 1. And I'm excited because we are peaking for absolute greatness during this final phase of the program, where explosiveness is the name of the game. Now, the whole workout from start to finish should only take about 90 minutes to complete. We will start with a dynamic warm-up to prep, prime, and activate the body for success, to fully maximize your ability to move with integrity throughout the training session. Once the warm-up is complete, we'll start the session off with our calf prep series to prepare the ankle complex for explosive movements. You will complete 2 sets of the bow and corner calf raises for 20 reps each, along with 10 squat to hinge flows to increase hip mobility. Now, these movements should be done on a soft surface or with your shoes on, especially for beginners, to avoid any irritation or soreness on the bottoms of the feet. Once finished, you're going to grab a mini band of your choice and complete 1 set of 20 reps of the single leg band abductions. Placing the band around the ankles, and with control, stabilize on one leg and bring the other leg in and out to activate the medial glutes. Next up, we're gonna immediately put the bands around the feet and set up in an athletic position and perform 1 set of lateral band walks for 20 steps, both to the right side and then back towards your left side. And to complete the series, we're gonna do 20 elevated drop-ins, I absolutely love this, per side to stimulate the glutes in a sport-specific action to enhance movement quality and efficiency. Once complete, we will move on to our rapid response drills to increase fast twitch muscle fibers and the body's ability to enhance timing, fluidity, rhythm, but most of all, speed, because speed is the name of the game. So we're gonna complete 2 sets of the jackhammers, pogo jumps, and the pogo sprinter tuck jumps for 10 seconds in duration, with a 30 to 45 second break between the jumps. We follow these jumps up next with our kneeling jumps to tuck jumps, completing 2 sets of 5 jumps. These are amazing for developing and learning how to load and drive from the hips to increase and maximize our explosive power from the lower body, all while enhancing arm swing for added speed and power. Once complete, we will move on to the main program, where the focus is on unilateral strength to build a next level explosive speed and power. There are 3 main workout blocks that will consist of 3 to 4 movements in each block, which should be completed one after the other with a specific rest period between the movements, which will be indicated on the PDF training sheet. Each block will be completed for 3 sets, and once finished, you can then move on to the next training block. The first block, which is block number 1, consists of a 3-part contrast, starting off with A1, heavy Bulgarian split squats, for 4 repetitions per side with a 2-second isometric hold on the bottom, followed by an explosive burst from that bottom position, working on single leg strength, balance, stabilization, but most importantly, overall body control. If you are a beginner or don't have access to heavy weights, you can use a band to elicit the same response. Make sure to go slow and control and maximize as much of the band tension as you can. Once complete A1, rest for about 60 seconds to 90 seconds, then complete A2 for 4 reps per side, called the Bulgarian split squat jumps. Perform these jumps with only body weight to maximize explosive outburst. Think about being quick and fast with each ground contact strike. After A2 is complete, take another 60 to 90 seconds rest to fully maximize your abilities to be explosive. And then we're gonna go to our A3, which is band over speed jumps for 6 reps, 3 per side. Set up a band overhead onto a secure structure and hold the band in your hands or loop it around your body inside the band, then forcefully explode as high as you possibly can. Once you touch the ground, quickly explode again, because the band assisted jumps are the best way to work on high velocity and quick production of force needed for vertical jumping. Upon finishing the last movement, take a 3 to 4 minute recovery and complete 30 rotations of the wall supported air chair bow and corner flow as a means of activating and restoring and recovering the internal rotation of the hip, especially because we don't do enough of it during that cycle. Once complete 3 sets of the first training block A1, take a full recovery of about 3 minutes and then start training block 2, completing 3 sets of 3 movements with 20 seconds rest between the movements, starting with B1, barbell RDL for 8 to 10 repetitions, with a tempo of 3 seconds down, with the goal being to develop great strength in the hamstring complex to help decrease hamstring strains while increasing speed and explosiveness throughout that posterior chain region. If you don't have heavy weights, you can use bands to elicit the same response to overload the muscle with slow eccentrics on that lowering. Once complete, take a 20-second rest and then complete B2, elevated kettlebell hip flexor raises for 12 reps per leg with a 10-second isometric hold to finish each leg. Make sure to stay long and tall throughout the movement while elevating your stance leg heel so you're on the balls of your feet in a more sport-specific position to maximize push-off and sprinting and jumping power. This movement is amazing for strengthening the hip flexors throughout the full range of motion, as the key contributor to sprinting is hip power. If you don't have a kettlebell, that's okay. You can use a loop band, which is gonna have the same stimulus and response as the kettlebell. Once finished, take a 30-second rest and finish with B3, heavy pull-ups for 3 reps, maximizing your ability to go super heavy and gain elite level upper body strength and power. If you don't have a pull-up bar or just can't do them, then you can do either dumbbell or bent over rows, or you can also do suspension rows. To finish the workout, we head into block number 3, which will be completed for 2 to 3 sets with 4 movements with a 20 to 30 second rest period between the movements. We start with C1, heavy calf raises for 20 reps per side using an elevated surface, so you can use a dumbbell at your side or a weight vest, whatever you have on hand, just to overload the calf to develop greater strength in that area. Now moving on to C2, the adductor complex series, completing 40 reps per leg, building strength and endurance in the adductor region. And then finally, we're gonna move on to the final block, which is C3, single leg Swiss ball hamstring curls for 6 to 8 reps per side for a nice easy lowering for control to build that hamstring girth and strength and density. All right, guys, there you have it. It's gonna be one phenomenal week if you get after it and you dedicate yourself and you focus and you stay locked in every single session. I guarantee you're gonna see results. Let's go.